Transform your allotment with these tips. Welcome to Gardening with Ben, and today's episode we're going to talk about transforming your allotment with these tips that I'm going to give you. Now, I've had my plot for 16 years. No, not 16, possibly 22 years now. Wow, I got it when I was 18, so yes, 22 years I've had my allotment, and I've learned a lot of mistakes over the time, but these tips, what I'm going to give you today, are tips that I've learned from gardening myself. And the most important tip of all time is define clear paths. Now, it's good to have a wide enough path for you to get down. Don't try and have them as slim as possible because you might struggle getting up and down them. Have a nice wide path. Now, the path size that I have are a paving slab width apart, so that if I ever get any paving slabs, I can just put them straight down and use them on my paths. Now, the best thing to put down on your paths is black membrane, because then it will keep all the weeds down and the weeds won't grow. And then if you want to put mulch on top or paving slabs on top to make it look nicer and attractive, that is something that you can do in the future. But yes, get black membrane down and fasten it down well, and that will keep the weeds down on your paths over the time. It saves you one job, having to keep your paths nice and clear. Next up is add raised beds or mark out your beds. That's one thing that I've always done, is that my beds have got pieces of wood down the sides of each of the bed, so that it marks out where the beds actually are, and I can keep track of it, and I can know how many beds I've got. And one week I'll say I'll do that bed, that bed, that bed, and tick it off once I've cleared it and tidied it up. So yeah, it's good to have proper beds made out. And often or not, on Facebook you'll see people giving up wood away for free. So if you see that, get it. I'm a wood hoarder myself. If I see wood available, I will get it. So yes, make use of wood and build beds on your allotment to define where the beds actually are. One of the important things, create a seating area. Now, I didn't have a seating area for about 16 years because I thought, I've not got time to sit down. But I have now got a seating area. I bought a nice chair next to my shed so that I can sit back and look at what I have actually done, enjoy it, and listen to the birds as well, and look at the wildlife, because it's great just sitting back and relaxing and taking 5 minutes in and seeing all the appreciative things around you of what's growing, and the wildlife enjoying the allotment as well. Introduce archers onto your allotment. Now, that's something that I've done this year. I've never had archers on my plot, but we've got 10. We've gone from none to having 10 on our plot, and I've now got climbing plants climbing up them. So hopefully we'll get some nice clematis, some nice jasmine growing up them, some climbing roses growing up them, and hopefully attract lots of colour and pollinators to the allotment, and hopefully brighten it up as well, because there's a lot of greenery when growing vegetables, so you want a bit of colour in there as well. Now, one thing that I always go on about is add wildlife areas. Wildlife is important to the allotments, whether it be a pond for the frogs so that they'll go around eating all the slugs, whether it's a hedgehog house so that you can encourage hedgehogs down to your allotment. Again, they'll eat the slugs as well. Bird feeders, attracting the birds to the allotment. The more birds you get to the plot, they'll spot the slug, they'll eat it. So another beneficial, yes, it can attract rats and mice, but it's a win or lose situation. But I do love to see the birds down at the allotment. So that's another thing. Organise your tools, keep them all together. Don't do what I do. I'll just put them down somewhere and then I lose them. And then when I'm clearing at winter time, I find about 10 hand trowels, 5 pairs of secateurs, 3 pairs of scissors. Let me know if you're the same, if you just find loads of tools at the end. I've just been clearing out a polytunnel and I must have found loads of pairs of scissors. Next up as well is have water butts for rainwater. Rainwater is important. It's a lot better for the plants than natural water from the taps. Rainwater is so much beneficial. So the more rainwater you can collect, whether you have water butts off your greenhouses or off your polytunnels or off your sheds, collect as much rainwater as possible and use that where you can while you've got rainwater stored. So those are the beneficial tips of to transform your allotment and to get started if you're a newbie as well. So I hope you found those useful. Remember to give us a follow to stay up to date with all our tips and advice. Until next time everyone, remember, keep smiling, keep shining and keep gardening with Ben everyone.